Bro, it was fucking incredible. Like, you might even, fam, 50
Mad.
Cent, 9 times, mad.
Yeah,
Shot.
mad. Anyway, leave it, leave it. Shout out to man like Lethal B.
I love him.
Yeah, so do I. Bizzle, come check us, man. I know he listens to the podcast occasionally as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. He's texted me a couple of times on
That's
stuff.
sick.
Now, anyway,
Chuck, you talk to everyone, you know.
bro, big man, you just telling me that you spoke to Giggs on the phone for an hour talking about...
It was DM. No, it wasn't on the phone. It was DM messages.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking you two are talking on the phone about Peppa Pig and that for fucking an hour. I'm like,
No, it was DM.
His mixtape comes out on Friday, by the way.
Make sure you get that.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah,
Well,
so
up to them.
flipping, this big things happened where Kem and Chris and Kem, yeah, they were on Love Island. I watched that actually in the end. I was proper against it, but then in the end I got into it still. But and Chris actually seems like a really cool guy, like his TV personality or whatever. Anyway, even on the show, they always say little bit leave it. That's their thing. Or obviously we know where they got it from, yeah. But they've been saying it a lot on the show. So anyway, now when they've come out, when they're spitting their bars to Stormzy and this person and that person, this little bit leave it thing is in there. 2-2s now, no pun intended. Shabs, shout out to Shabs from I think Relentless, must have called them in. They've made a tune called Little Bit Leave It. Lethal B has
What
said
Shabs?
Shabs from Relentless, the older man. Yeah,
What
he's
Shabs?
the one. Yeah, he's the head of Relentless.
What Shabs though? Before that, what did he do?
He's
Shabs
always
that-
nah.
not
It's
Rock
not so.
Nation Shabs.
Nah, not him. This Shab's been in the music. He's an older guy. He's been in the music
Oh,
business
phew.
for
I
a
just
long
had
time.
to wipe the sweat. Go
Yeah,
on.
that's not him. But
He's a real guy.
yeah, basically now.
This Shabs is a real guy.
Yeah, he's
I'm not saying that. I don't know this guy.
he's a
so
cool
I'm
guy.
not
He's a
concerned.
cool guy.
I can never say anything about him. Like, I don't know him.
Yeah, but then so anyway, Lethal did say that somebody reached out to him to jump on the tune with them, but he declined it. He didn't know what the name of the song was. I don't think he just didn't really want to do it. I don't think it was for him. Anyway, now it's turned out that the tune's called Little Bit Leave It. And like a lot of people are talking about it because obviously Lethal B saying like he feels that he's owed money from it. And then like so when I tweeted and I said, you know what, yeah, I think that Chris and Kem should have made a courtesy call at the bare minimum to let a man know what it was that they was doing. Whereas a good few people are in my messages saying, nah, they don't need to do that. If he hasn't trademarked it, then they are entitled to do what they want with
Who said that?
That's just what some people are saying in my
White people, it's all Callum's cousins. I've told you, you're all racist, fam. All of you lot, man.
Do you know what? the last person I saw do that was actually a black girl, I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
But is she a bounty?
Huh?
Is she a bounty
I
killer?
don't know.
Do you know what? Yeah, this is my opinion on it. Everyone that said that is a hobnob. Because it's true, they're hobnobs. Like, how can you say Chris and Kem have the right to come into a culture that they don't know anything about? If I watched Love Island like 2 episodes, them niggas don't know nothing about the hood. They don't know about inner city London. They don't know about grime. They haven't grown up around it. They don't have an understanding of it. It's just cool. It's popular, so they're jumping on it. But if the people within the industry who are from the culture always pay homage, little things like when Chip done that Birds in the Sky song, who did he throw in there? He threw on the original individual that said it in the first place. Or he put on the double. The people in the scene feel it's right to pay homage in some capacity to those people. How can someone who's not from the culture, don't know fuck all, come over here because it's a bit funny and fashionable right now, run on television, say, where's Conan, even though he's standing right in front of him? Like, these things are not funny, cuz. I can't lie to you. All jokes aside, fam, this is man's coming to take the piss, bro. And when man is just condoning it. Like,
Yeah.
man are putting it up on their Instagram like, yeah, I met Chris and Kem. Real life, fuck them, cuz. Man's not rating that, bro. At all, fam. And that's nothing towards Chris and Kem. Someone should be educating Chris and Kem, fam. You fucking can't do this, bruv. Man are signing there, making them do all this fuckery, and it's cool. And we're all like, yeah, this is funny. This ain't fucking funny, fam.
Yeah.
Because if the fucking team dies tomorrow, Chris and Kem are part of the 89%. Them man are still gonna go and get work.
Yeah.
This is just cool and relevant right now. What is, man? Some fucking experiment, cuz.
Yeah.
Let's be real. Jay-Z said it best, fam. We call it the projects because that's what we are, fam. We're a project. And right now, this project's working. But who knows what's going to happen in the scene tomorrow? Because in 2011, 12, whenever it was, fam, when the scene just fucking died, I was upset, bro.
Yeah.
Man weren't playing Skepta. Man didn't care about Stormzy. Man weren't saying leave it.
Yeah.
So man can't start saying it now in 2017 because Lethal's a millionaire, Stormzy's a millionaire, Skepta's a millionaire, Being Black is cool, Callum's here. Fuck that shit. I'm joking, Callum. I'm gonna call you racist now.
Cameraman Callum is talking about.
Yeah, but you understand where I come from? It's fuckery, man.
My thing is, I get it still. My thing is that you can say it, like, nobody can't ever stop you from saying it. But I just think that when it's now a time where you are claiming it now, like when you're claiming it and now almost trying to make it your own and not paying any type of homage at all, that's a big problem for me. Because I'm looking at it on a thing of like, I understand that obviously from a business perspective, Lethal is going to be looking at Ra. Like, they owe me 20% or whatever the percentage is. They owe me a percent of whatever because this is something that I've come up with. I fully understand that. But my thing is, at least a courtesy call. You have to, if you are going to make a tune. Wait,
this team,
I know, I hear that. But listen, I hear that. But what I'm saying is, if at the bare minimum, yeah, you're going to make a tune from a man's phrase, you have to ring and say, yo, bro. Like,
where they from? They don't
No,
know.
one's
from Essex,
one's from
like Devon.
I think
That's
one's from
even
the
fucking
one's from like the
worse.
Cotswolds or some shit like that.
Where?
Yeah, the Cotswolds. That's where my mum got married. It's country. There's nothing, bro.
So why are you
big man,
expecting
there's
them-
nothing there other than trees and a
Like,
pub.
he grew up on a farm. Like,
All right, so what I'm going to say to you right now is how can you expect them to have the mentality of you when you're in a city, London?
Common
and you know,
sense.
It's not common sense.
Bruv, it's common sense to ring a
Bro,
man
them
and
man
tell
are
him.
around cows, fam. When you're around cows and chickens and them ting there, what's common sense to them? Ain't common sense to us, you know? Because we'll be over there, something will happen, and they'll be like, oh, that's just the norm thing to do. That's common sense around here. That ain't common sense in the city,
I wouldn't
London.
feel right within my heart knowing
Because
that
you're a real guy, fam.
Yeah, but
These men are excited. They're young.
I don't think
They're on TV.
I don't think it takes you to. I don't think you have
Bro.
to be real to think like that.
Chucky, they're from a cottage. All of a sudden, they're on television.
Cottage
They're
people can be
relevant.
real, bro.
They're,
Come on,
bro,
let's be
they're
serious.
from a
They can-
cottage. They're isolated. They're not from inner city. People that are not from London, proper rate London, you know. So imagine you're from a cottage, and all of a sudden you was a quiet cottage boy. You're on Love Island. You're good looking. You're the 89%. You're getting bare attention now. Stormzy's on the thing. You're thinking, what? If Stormzy's chatting to me, everything's cool. Youngun's rating me now. I'm round Krypton Conan. I don't know who Conan is. But it's a fucking joke, cuz. Of course, everyone's just letting them take the piss.
Alright,
So why is man thinking that they're going to now make a courtesy call if they've been allowed to take the piss for weeks? Shabs, I don't know him, has signed them. And you're saying Shabs is from the tick. Blood, everyone's letting them take the piss, cuz. So now why are they going to make this courtesy call?
Because they're about to make
No,
money.
because they should have had courtesy weeks ago, fam. But they haven't shown it. So I don't know why anyone's
let me
surprised
ask you
now.
this: what if, let's say, they actually didn't? Let's just say they actually just didn't even know where it came from.
But no. They know where it's come from. They just don't know the person that said it. They know it ain't come from Devon. They know it ain't come from Essex. They know it's come from Grime. Let's not fucking kid ourselves.
Which is probably the reason why they reached out to Bizzle. Anyway.
No. Did they reach out to Bizzle or did the label?
I don't know. I don't
Like,
know.
I don't know
It
the
must be the
logistics of
label.
it.
I think Shabs.
it was
I think it was Shabs because
yeah, it'll be someone at that label.
Relentless signed Powell, didn't they? So he's got a relationship with Shabs.
I just think.
Lethal himself.
Yeah.
Said that him and Shabs.
Yeah, they're very cool.
Yeah,
like
I wouldn't-
Shabs has signed them a
So
bunch of
why
times,
wouldn't
whatever.
someone just contact Lethal, bro?
They must have. I think they did because Lethal did tweet it. He did say that they reached out to him, but he declined it. He didn't know though that the song
name
was
of
called.
So they didn't reach out to him.
Did he say that he had no idea what it was called? Did he definitely?
Yeah, he said
say
that. He tweeted that.
So therefore, they didn't reach out to
Yeah,
him.
and they didn't
Yeah,
reach
they
out
didn't-
on
They
that
didn't reach out to
topic.
him.
They only reached
They just
out
said to him, "Can you jump on a song?"
Yeah.
That's not reaching out to a man.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense. As for me, everyone is allowing them to take the piss. So I can't even be angry at Chris and Kem.
If he hasn't trademarked
Fuck them though, anyway, man. It's a joke,
trademarked
fam.
it, has he got a leg to stand on in a court of law?
No.
But he released a song.
But
It's called
so he
Leave
can
It. It's
publish
called Leave It. Yeah, though.
Yeah, but is it? Did they take?
I don't know
You know
for
what?
sure.
They'll know. There's certain like criteria you have to hit to be able to to claim publishing for something, innit? So I'm not sure whether it's that.
I don't think that.
But you know what's worse
Nah.
than taking it to court of law? Yeah, like for example, like I said, these men are not from the culture, so they've come in and they want social acceptance within this world.
Yeah.
But you've upset foundation.
Listen, this
So
is,
if foundation
this is only
says
one
fuck
example
off-
of thousands. We have a culture that is being stolen from every day.
Too much, bro.
Yeah, do you know what? This is the thing, yeah.
Yeah.
When I did see
Come
that,
on,
when I
man.
saw that, when Lethal B put that thing up or whatever, I just laughed. I thought, this is not surprising because the reality is that man have been doing that man have been profiting off that culture for fucking God knows how
Exactly.
long.
Bro, all you
know,
gotta do from this studio right now.
If your
there's bare
face
people
is
within
if
2
your
miles
face
of
is
this
more
that are doing the
digestible,
same thing.
if your face is more digestible, and you're not from our culture, and you do it, you're more likely to get a bus through.
Yeah.
Because you are playing a character, especially if you're playing the character of somebody's real life.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Like that's what man are actually really making money off that. Like and have been for years, playing a character of people's real life and making a joke out of it.
I hear you, but do you know what my whole thing is like? This is bollocks, bruv. This is foundation. When I take a look at the things that are happening, and God bless her, I love Elle to bits. Elle's a good person, but man need to stop these things. You got Elle cussing foundation in Rashid. You've got Chris and Kem
Who's
coming
Elle?
up. Elle,
Oh yeah.
like to me, there's just man are losing respect, fam. When up the era I've grown up in, you see the older people, you show them respect, fam.
Yeah.
So that era right there is what's built the thing that allows me to put food in my two pickney's mouth.
Yeah.
So if man are gonna come over and disrespect what feeds my kids, I'm gonna have something to say. And if people are upset by that, honestly, from the bottom of this little black boy's heart, I don't give a shit, fam. Man are taking the piss out of foundation, and people within it are allowing them to take the piss. And other people within it that decided to fuck off and come back are taking the piss as well, fam. It needs to stop, bro. We can all make jokes of it, we can all laugh, but this sharing it, like, man ain't sharing Chris and Kem. Simple. Man ain't sharing that. Man ain't telling man buy that. Because that's not a representation of where man's from. So all these people saying Chris and Kem, it's for a bit of fun and joke, fam. Wake the fuck up, cuz. You didn't grow up on Chris and Kem, fam. You grew up on real guys giving you real opportunities for you to make real money. So when this fucking joke comes along, cuz, if this becomes the forefront of our scene and then it dies again, what the fuck are half the man gonna do?
You know, I was half expecting
look, fam.
Stormzy to be on a track with them now.
Honestly, that nigga too real for that shit. I'm not gonna realize that guy too real for that shit. He'll go and do the appearance on television, but fam, he's not even on a track with Bear Man, fam. So
Yeah, that's true.
like, he's not gonna boycott Bear Man to go and do a tune with them. Let's not forget. If you take a look at the collaborations he's done collaborations with Avellino, long-term friend, Krypton Conan, same area. Like, who else is there? C-Biz, just real nigga. Like, he's done
But then
collaborations.
also he's done like credible stuff with like. I remember he did something with Linkin Park.
Linkin Park credible. The only
Yeah.
thing he done that we all questioned was that Little Saturdays or Little Mix or whatever the
Oh,
fuck they're
yeah,
called.
yeah.
Which is fair enough, but I don't see
Little
him
Mix. Would you say
doing
Little Saturdays?
whatever they're called, fam. Man ain't got
There's
time
a
for
group
them,
called
fam.
Saturdays as well. That's the
Yeah, I
funny
know.
thing. Yeah.
Whatever,
It's
man. Little
or
Saturdays,
Mix.
whatever
Man
they
said
are,
Little
man.
Saturdays.
I don't care about them, cuz. Man ain't out here for Frankie's hard, but apart from that, I'm not rating them. But yeah, me personally, I can make jokes of it and all of that, but essentially, Chucky, we've been here for how long? Dan, come on, bro.
It's mad.
Yeah. it's
Callum's racist, so you want? That's the last time I say
like-
it.
Stop putting that out there. Stop putting that out
I am not.
there. Yeah, but people are gonna start being like, "Who's this guy?" To see
He's
that
Chris and
online.
Kem's cousin, fam. He's Chris and Kem's cousin. He's come to invade. He's from a cottage called Murrah.
I'll start calling you racist.
I am. How about that? but
But
you feel me though? It's
Nah, I
not
hear you
fair. It's
still.
just not fair, bro.
It will be interesting to see how that plays out still. At first, I think Lethal was just kind of like, I hope you lot are doing this thing properly. Then he's kind of checked it like, hold on a minute, wait a minute. Like, man are actually really profiting off this now.
What?
Like, no, Shabs, call me. And yeah, I'm not going to lie. I would have been one of the first to tell man, I wouldn't have said to Lethal, are you getting money from this? But the first thing I would have said is, man, have you had a phone call from anybody on a thing of like, this is what's happening?
Why can't he get money? Because when H&M are putting fucking grime slogans on their clothes and we're getting upset, this is the equivalent, but it's just
Yeah,
music.
but that's because they can't. Yeah, again, but you can't. Like, if they put Dunno on the top, unless somebody's trademarked that, you can't.
I hear you, but it is still. I feel we got every right to be
They're
upset.
doing that as well. I noticed that.
They
I went to Top
are.
Man and I see like
They're
these
taking the
slogans
piss, fam.
and that, and I'm like, what the fuck's happening here?
Chucky, we're not popular culture, fam. We're here to stay. We're an imprint.
Yeah.
So listen, all 89%. Wake up. Us black people ain't going nowhere, fam. You took us on that fucking ship from Africa and you dropped us all over Europe. Christopher Columbus went and discovered certain things that are already
discover
there.
shit.
I don't give a shit. We ain't going nowhere, cuz. So, you know Stephen, that's like 70 years old from Scunthorpe, and he's vexed that his little daughter called Amy's listening to fucking Stormzy. Chris and Kem cannot defeat us. Because in 10 years' time, my youths are going to be making music properly, and they're going to be in this thing. I don't give a fuck. We ain't going nowhere. So you can keep trying to do your little things to try and kill us. Put your little clothes and slogans in H&M. Like, we're popular culture. We're not popular culture. We ain't fucking going nowhere, cuz. We have fucking cemented our place. We're independent. We're making white money in a white man's world, laughing all the way to the bank and feeding our black people. Skeps is opening shit in Africa. Stormzy's out here buying whips for his mum and so on and so forth. We are so grounded. Our foundation is strong. You can't kill us. Malcolm X.